got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though, ambition, flow inside my DNA.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Sean B. Nice, back again with some more heat rock. And today, I know you guys like, man, you dropping another gaming video. I've been in a gaming mood this week. I feel like I am somewhat a gaming channel. Not really, but I want to put games on my channel more often. And I will be doing like an actual game review of Far Cry 5 and an actual game review of God of War when it drops on PS4. And that will be on PS4 Pro. So, without further ado, man, let's get to the basic of this conversation today and what I want to talk about. And that's the numbers game, okay? Numbers don't lie, people, all right? I'm sorry, I lied. They do lie. Look here. I know people are thinking like, hey, man, you know, when they look at these Geekbench scores and these benchmarks, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't give a shit about those because they do not represent real life actual things that you do on your phone, right? So, prime example, I did a gaming review on the S9 Plus and it did a phenomenal job. But everyone knows the Exynos version is more powerful than the Snapdragon version. But if you actually dig a little deeper into the numbers, you will see that the Snapdragon usually does better with 3D mark scores and just overall game performance overall, right? But the thing is, the first number that you see is a higher number over the Snapdragon ones, but you're not looking at the areas in which those numbers are actually important, you know what I mean? So, for example, if I got a overall score as a human being for being like, if I got a perfect 100, right? Let's just say 99 of those points, I'm a handyman, right? But one of those points is personality. For personality, just being a decent overall human being, I got a 1. So that means, yeah, I can fix something, but overall, I'm just a shitty human being. You know what I mean? So again, that's what I mean when I say numbers don't really correlate with real world use. You know what I mean? So if you're out doing, let's take a look at the camera scores from DxO Mark, right? So here you have the S9 Plus that has a higher ranking than the Pixel, right? But if you look deeper into the scores, they only get the highest score due to the zoom factor. And that's, you know what I'm saying, they get like a huge lead over that. But overall, the Pixel's almost beating it pretty much in almost every single category. But again, these corporations don't really care for that. It's just the overall big number. So this is what I'm saying, people. The point of this video is stop weighing so much on heavy benchmarks and speed tests and all that other bullshit because it does not matter. You're not sitting there, opening your device next to another device, like, hey, comparing it. So you're not at Starbucks like, hey, bro, is that the new, I don't know, iPhone? All right, well, here, put it next to my S9 Plus. We're going to see how long it takes to open these apps to each other. Now, I know you guys are thinking like, no, it's not the speed test is not for that. It's just to overall give us a general idea how fast the phone is. Again, that is a static test because you're not doing things in between, okay? So now you're sitting here going by that speed test, but you got to think. You're getting phone calls. You're getting text messages. You're getting, you probably got something down on the background. Whatever the case is, it does not represent your real world use. You're not just sitting there opening apps back to back, back to back, back to back. You're just not doing that. You know what I mean? So this is why I don't do speed tests on my channel. This is why I don't give a shit about benchmarks on my channel because it does not mean anything over your real world use. Just because the apps are opening fast for me right now, again, may not open fast for you. You may handle your phone differently than I do. I may only download enough apps just to do reviews on my phone and not really even use them like that. You don't know that. But here on your end, you're using your phone every day hardcore. You got, you know, multiple emails running in the background. You got multiple people calling you. You got email documents you got to sign. You got Microsoft Excel you're doing on your phone. You have a lot more things that you're doing on your phone than I am. And that does not represent that on the speed test because it is a static test. You cannot go by that data because it's not going to represent your everyday use. No different than when you're testing something electrical, right? So for prime example, if you have parts out on a farmer's field, right? And because I work kind of in this industry, so I know. If there's a sensor on a tractor that's failing out there on the field, but yet they bring it back into their, you know, corporate location, they test, the supplier tests it, but they're giving it a static test. They're not accounting for wind, weather, cold, hot. That is a static test. Therefore, I don't really think that's data you want to go by and use to actually base a judgment on if a device is fast or not, okay? Drop the numbers, people. We're in 2018. Every device is fast. Every device is good with its own kinks, and every device is going to have its own problems because you know why? Software is going to bring problems. It just happens, okay? So With that being said, man, this video is a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but I'm very passionate and really pissing me off when the YouTubers do these videos. I just feel like the shit is just clickbait after a while. And they just sit there and bamboozle y'all and hoodwink y'all to believing that something is an issue or real when it's not. It's your boy Sean. Be nice and I'm out. Deuces.